Let's get some sound in here. Okay. Sound again. Oh, you're all the way? Oh, okay. I just didn't even know you went anywhere. You didn't say anything. So I was like, you're back. Where did you go? There's something new to play. Ridge Racer 60-foot. Look at that car design. That is a chonky car. That is a chonky frickin' car. Oh yeah, I don't think I showed off on stream before. But when you have this controller plugged in, all of the sound effects become Super Mario 64. It's kinda cute. All data has been lost. The fuck is that supposed to mean? What do you mean all data has been lost? I've never played it before. Oh boy. I love the Galaxia on the screen there. I was just playing Ridge Racer 3D the other night to show it to Sasha, because I think that's the best racing game on the 3DS. I guess I'm player one. I wanna be Elena. I like how the first... Look at the next two letters are actually correct already. A layer. No, that's not what I don't want to... I don't want to be a layer. I don't want to be a layer. Why is this? Why is this an ongoing thing on my stream? Is me inputting my name incorrectly in these things? No, I'm not a layer. I'm not. I'm not a laner. There we go. Okay, I'm Elena. What could the options be in this? I don't know what that means. Display settings? What could be the display settings? Is it like HUD stuff? I say. Okay, never mind. It's just that kind of thing. Oh yeah, also I should show off my new chair. I almost forgot. See? You can't really see it too well here. It's blue. And it's really soft and comfy. And it doesn't have... It doesn't have armrests. So it doesn't hurt my legs, because I like to sit like cross-legged on it. And the chair with armrests was really painful for that, so very pleased. I'm living comfy now. Comfy, cozy, laney. I'm really— oh, your cousin's playing Metroid Dread again, Sasha.
What?
Your cousin's playing Metroid Dread again. These are really cute cars. These are adorable, and they're all Namco themed. I gotta pick the Pac-Man car. We gotta make it FlutterBug blue. The songs. Yeah, classic music. There we go. I gotta figure out how to drift. Oh, it's brakes. You let go and let go of the accelerator. Oh, I love the graphics on this immediately, by the way. This is great. There we go, that's how you drift. Very powerful rumble as well. It's certainly a bit less refined than what I'm used to with Register 3D. But that's to be expected, considering it's much older. And on the Nintendo 64. Yeah, I had to get the blue chair because it's FlutterBug color. It's my color. Yeah, so the only two Ridge Racers I've played before this were Ridge Racer 3D and Ridge Racer Unbounded. Unbounded being kind of like the weirdest game in the series because it's more like a what's it called, Burnout. It's basically a Burnout clone, but with Ridge Racer vehicles and music and stuff. Oh shit! I won the race. I don't feel like I drove very well, so I'm not sure I deserve that win. But I'm still getting used to the physics of this. You are the champion! Originally meant to be an original property from Bugbear, but Namco forced them to make it Ridge Racer. I'd say. That was a better start than last time. Wonder what the classic drift type is. Is that just like where you like? I wish it told me, because I like Ridge Racer 3D where it's just let go of the accelerator and then slam it back on. It always feels really good. I don't like as much this let go of the accelerator, hit brakes, and then back to it. At least on the Nintendo 64 controller, that's a little bit obnoxious. Ouch. I love the Pac-Man racer. Do you get like a boost or anything? Because I know in Ridge Racer 3D that like boosting is like a main mechanic. Doesn't seem like it's a big mechanic here, or it doesn't seem like it even exists at all. I always love playing racing games on different consoles because racing games tend to be the best looking games in the system. Partially it's just because, though sometimes it's like they're the best looking because you don't spend as long looking at anything. So they have like a lot of detail, but if you like stop to like really stare at any of it, it all kind of looks kind of shitty. But, there tends to be like a lot of detail. Even if each individual piece is a little bit crusty. Here we go. The frame rate in this is interesting too. It seems like it's at kind of a low, like, I don't know. It feels like certain things are at like different frame rates from others. I'm gonna assume that Ridge Racer on the PlayStation is considered like the better Ridge Racer. Especially if this was like, if this is like a weird Ridge Racer, and like it wasn't originally meant to be Ridge Racer. And I've heard good things about Ridge Racer on the PlayStation. I should probably play that sometime. They really make you feel every single little collision. Like the sound and the rumble and everything. Very intense. Second feels more like what I deserve. Give it another shot. I thought it was in Grand Prix mode, but I must... Is this Grand Prix? Oh, that was Grand Prix mode. Bizarre.
Three, two, one, go!
Well, look at this. Look, oh my god, look at this environment. This is cute. This is adorable. You're right about it feeling American. Wow. I've never seen a location like this in Ridge Racer before. I say. Free cruising track. Speaking of cruising, I love Cruisin' Blast. I think that is the most like insane, batshit insane racing game that I've ever played in my life.
Hurry, time's running out.
The drift is just, it just feels hard to pull off with this control scheme. They definitely should try the others. I just wish it would tell me what they were. I may have to like look it up. Does it say big burrito? I want a big burrito. You want a big burrito, Sasha? She says, yeah. You're gonna talk in the chat. You're busy. I'll show you busy. Okay, I'm not gonna repeat the sound she just made this time. Also because I don't think I could do it justice. The car say guilty on it? The guilty car? There you go. A big burrito. I love the little trucks going across the thing there. It's a new record. Oh shit. I love the announcer voice. I think eventually I got tired of it in Ridge Racer 3D. I think I have it turned off in that game. Also, I'm really glad I got this controller because it's really fun playing Nintendo 64 games with the actual Nintendo 64 controller. I'm a big fan of that. Especially because that's one of the few controllers that like I'd never had before. Ridgetown. Fucking Ridgetown. I'll give it one more try like this and then we'll try out the different drift controls. Alright, this is gonna be a great race. If you say so. You know what I think they should put on Nintendo Switch Online? I think they should put Lego Racers with the Nintendo 64. I've wanted to play the Nintendo 64 version of that game. And I don't necessarily need it to be on Switch Online to do that, but it would be fun to play it there. Because they could use the actual Nintendo 64 controller and everything. Same with Diddy Kong Racing. I was already streaming that because they haven't put it on here yet, so I was just like, I'm gonna play it myself. But it would be really fun to play with this controller. I feel like an idiot just crashing into the walls constantly. And not pulling off the drifts. Here we go. I think it would have been interesting if Trackmania was just a little bit older. And there was Trackmania 64. I think it would have been pretty similar to Trackmania DS, which we did get. I'm gonna play Trackmania DS at some point because it's surprisingly really, really good. It's like one of the best looking games on the DS. Like, it really just looks like they took the PC game and just crunched it onto a tiny little screen. There's very little compromise. It's impressive. It's got some cool music that I like. Commence attack. Oh yeah, I had somebody suggested that I should make a video about, or like just like covering the basics of Formula E. Cause I was talking about it during my Trackmania stream last week. They said it sounded interesting, like the attack mode and stuff. I'm curious if anybody would be interested in that. It sounds, because I don't actually know the most about it. I know a little bit, so it'd be fun for me to like research it a bit. You can catch it more often, I say. Yeah, I know the littlest bit about it, but I like what I've seen, so I think it would be fun to make a little video about it. For my racing channel. Cause, well, it's supposed to be about racing games, but like, they were like, well, Formula E is like, it's like as video game adjacent as you can get in real life racing. And I was like, yeah, okay. Especially because I like played the, it could tie in because I want to check out all the Formula E stuff in Trackmania. Tomorrow, actually, I'm gonna do that. So check back in tomorrow. I'm gonna play all of the Formula E tracks in Trackmania. As well as other stuff in Trackmania. That's not the only thing I'm gonna do, but that will be part of it. Alright, let's go to our... Okay, first we'll save. Okay, so let's go to options. This controller can trigger race settings is what I want. This collision mode. Ridge Racer 64 progressive, Ridge Racer Revolution. I don't know what that changes. Well, okay, I guess I should look it up because I don't want to just like fumble around and be like, how do I drift? Let's see. Ridge Racer 64 drift modes. Here's just the manual. That'll do. Car introductions. I thought this was car instructions. Multiplayer, how to play, drifting. How do I zoom in on this? The most popular features of Ridge Racer is the ability to drift when cornering. Release the accelerator, begin your turn, accelerate again. Like the gravel fishtail. Brake drifting. You push the curve, begin to steer. So I guess I should just leave it as it was. So it does have, so it has like two different types. You push the curve, release the accelerator, begin your turn, and accelerate. Okay, so you have to start turning. You have to start turning while you're not accelerating. Okay, now I get it. Race settings. With classic drift style, your car will lose less speed and drifting, allowing the power slide. Resulting lack of control to go on longer. With the Revolution drift style, your car will lose a lot of speed and drifting. Your control will return much more quickly. Okay, so the controls are always the same. Understood. So I'll leave it like this. You know, one of the things I'm really mad about with how they do Switch Online is that they don't include instruction manuals. All you fucking get is just like a little description of the game and there's no instructions. I missed that from Virtual Console and the Classic Edition consoles. The Classic Edition consoles came with all of the it came with all of the instruction manuals online. Like the original, like scans of the original ones. You get them all online.
3, 2, 1, go!
You don't get shit with
Alright, this is gonna be a great race.
with Nintendo Switch Online. Pisses me off. There we go. Okay, I figured out the drifting now. Ouch. I'm pissed off that I had to go like look up online how to do it. Ouch. Ouch, god damn it.
2 laps to go.
Okay, I think I'm starting to get the hang of this game. Just a little bit. Starting to click with me. I'm bumping into walls a little more often than I'd like still, but I'm definitely playing better than I did at first. I like this game. I mean, it's Ridge Racer, so I'm gonna like it, but I think I like this as a game itself as well. It's a pretty good racing game. I've maxed out the time. Ooh, first place, here we go. The game is very lenient when you crash though, to be fair. It's like, it feels bad crashing into walls all the time, but also it doesn't affect a super whole lot. It's extremely lenient when it comes to that. It's a new record.
Congratulations! You've won the stage!
I am the champion.
You've won a trophy!
That trophy's a little, Let's go with, medieval torture device shaped. Let's go with that one. It's a little bit, it's a little bit medieval torture device.
The stage is clear! Now let's go after some new cars!
I like the pink one. Can I have the pink car, please? It's pink and it has Mappy on it. That's beautiful. I want it. Does the red car say... No, it does not say guilty like I thought it did. Car attack. Oh yeah, this is how you unlocked cars in Ridge Racer 3D as well, or at least certain ones. I absolutely want the pink one. Please and thank you. Gun runner. Oh, I never even noticed the dam here. That's pretty cool. Look You could take this guy. Actually, I don't think we've done this track before, have we? Or no? I don't know. Oh yeah, this is the first track we did. This is the first one. I guess the car is not necessarily pink when I drive with it. Is it because you get to decide the color? It's like, ooh, I want the pink car. Well, any car could be the pink car, doofus. This one's just pink by default. I'm winning, chat. I'm beating the pink car, chat. Oof. Oof. I did it. Wait, they got Digipen advertisements in this? Didn't realize Digipen was that old. I remember reading, like, I remember there being like Digipen ads in Nintendo Power in like 2010. Like the late years of Nintendo Power, they had Digipen advertisements. I got the pink Mappy. Well, I want to beat the other cars too, even if I'm not interested in playing with them. Attack another car, please. Yeah, it just doesn't have to be pink. It is pink by default. Well, it's called Pink Mappy. I have to leave it as pink. The pink Mappy has to be pink. I feel like this game could have better engine noises. I think the engine noises aren't that good. They're a little unsatisfying. At least on the cars I've been playing as, at least. Why? How did you leap into the air like that, dude? What the fuck was that? Ouch. Well, I'm fucking it up a little bit here, aren't I? It's very difficult to drift with this car. Different cars probably have different drift stats, I would imagine. I haven't pulled off the drift many times with this car. Yeah, I can't even do the brake drifting. Ooh, that was really good. There we go. Well, I was able to pull it off when it counted, huh? Right there too, there we go. Oh, goddammit. This game is really fun, I'm having a great time. I love pulling off that drift. Thank you. I'm trying my best. I was just saying thank you to the voice telling me I had excellent cornering. Wait, thank you. I'm glad you think so. Oh, there's a map. Actually, I've turned off the map.
Congratulations! That
Whoop,
car
whoop.
is yours!
That car is yours. I am the winner, Arabia. Alright, let's get the RT Xevious run. Just stick with the pink map, yeah?
3, 2, 1, go! 3 laps to go.
Ouch. I want him to tell me excellent cornering again, so I gotta corner really well. I want to be praised. Please please me.
You can take this guy.
I did take this guy, I think, yeah. You can take the sky. Even I take the sky. Why is it so dark out? Why is the vacuum of space suddenly here on the ground? Brake drifting worked there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, chat. Okay. Everything's going well now. Here we go. The smashing wind. You're listening to smashing windshields.
It's the final lap. Make it your best.
I will make it my best. So far not so good. Oh no you don't. You will not be passing me, please. Please and thank you. I think it's cool they got a little bit of like reflections going, like the cars are a little bit shiny.
Hurry, time's running out.
It's cool for the Nintendo 64. Here we go.
Okay, it's the last stretch. Keep going.
Thank you very much.
It's a new record.
Ta-da!
You did it. You're the champion.
I did it! I'm the champion!
Great driving. Another car for your garage.
Another car for your garage! Your friend is waiting for you in the garage. Gonna do the next few races and then we'll move on to Secret of Mana. Ridge Racer Intermediate. Yeah, this is just better than the car I was driving before, so we're gonna go with that.
3, 2,
Let's see what Speed Nation is.
go.
Oh, this is a good one.
All right. This is gonna be a great race.
Hey, get that guy banned in every chat.
Laps to go.
Get that guy out of here. Thank you. Ouch. Can you don't? Can you don't do that? Get owned. Yeah, you think I paid for these viewers? They just showed up because they think I'm cute. That's the reason anybody watches me, right? It's just because I'm so adorable. I love the Galaxian playing on the screen. It's so fucking funny. I love it. Ouch, Jesus Christ. Ouch. That was fucked up. like that the lights shine in the dark. That's great. This game is really nice visually for the Nintendo 64. I like it a lot. In terms of visuals, this is 10 out of 10. I love looking at this. I got a lot of space left to make up here, and not a lot of time to do it. I keep expecting him to say, "Okay, you cook the fish." That's a very obscure reference. I don't know if you are going to understand. My dad had this really old, like, G.I. Joe backpack with a pull string thing that he'd let my sibling and I play with when we were little. And just one of the things it says is, "Okay, you cook the fish." And you go bring the boat and fishing gear. My dad used that as a username at one point. It was just bring the boat. And it was just a reference to bring the boat and fishing gear. Wish I could remember the other things in Sun. I only remember those two off the top of my head. My sibling would always say it as, bring the boat, I'm fishing here. It's really funny. Oh, I remembered another. He goes, "Let's make camp here." That's another good one. And the backpack is funny because it's just like solid fucking plastic. And it's all the same, like, army green color. Just solid army green colored plastic. Like a hiking backpack type of thing. I wonder what toy specifically it was from. My dad probably remembers. Oof. In third place. Okay, you cook the fish. It was Big Jim. Oh yeah, that sounds correct. Yes, that sounds exactly right. Big Jim. Oh, only a second. Thank you for inviting me. Alright, let's do these other two tracks and then we'll move on to Secret of Mana. This is gonna be a great race. I'd like to see you take a crack at Cookie the Fish, buddy. I love how just random things can just remind you of other random things. Like just the way this guy says, okay, just makes you think of, okay, you cooked the fish. There's just these random little toys that like say it was not G.I. Joe but inspired by Hama Ice. It explains why it was not like that's why it was like a camping thing instead of a military thing. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, there was a Shrek 3 McDonald's toy that I had growing up. He just goes, I don't know anything about being king. And so that just sticks in my brain forever. Toys that make sounds you just remember for your entire life.
2 laps to go.
Shrek's classic entry. Well, it was the Prince character from that movie that said that. I should have specified. That's everybody's like least favorite Shrek movie. It was Shrek 3. Shrek the Third. The entire movie is this escort mission for this whiny kid. If I remember correctly. Ouch, I'm really fucking this up. There you go. Oh yeah, another way you can tell this is American is that it's in miles per hour by default. Usually racing games like this are in kilometers per hour. And sometimes have a miles per hour option to turn on. Okay. Ouch. Like this little city area here. I like this track a lot because it goes like through the city and on like a foresty area with like some pretty like a sort of pretty lake and stuff. Reminds me of Oregon. It's a very Oregon type track. Oregon and Washington both have a lot of places like this. Oh, that was some good overtaking right there. Some good shit. Hey, get the fuck out of here. What the hell do you think you're doing? I'll try my best, sir. Mr. Ridge Racer man, I'll do my best to make you proud. I'll make you proud, Mr. Ridge Racer. Okay. Ugh. Look me. In second place. A drift would have been really good on that corner. I didn't pull it off. Shit, that was really bad. No. No! God damn it. Okay, you cook the fish. Damn it. I almost did really good there. Alright, let's check out the third track. I would like to get better at this game. This would be a fun one to get really good at. I used to be really good at Ridge Racer 3D, so I think it's possible. This is in my wheelhouse.
2, 1, go!
Well, Ridge Racer 3D also, of course, always makes me think of a bizarre issue I ended up with on my 3DS. And because like the first time I noticed it was when I was playing Ridge Racer 3D. And it was just that the top screen got stuck like beyond the maximum brightness. Like you could not, or you could change the brightness, but like you couldn't put it back down to normal, like normal amounts. The lowest brightness was now brighter than the brightest brightness, and you could like push it further than that too. And it was like overheating the system slightly, like the system would heat up because of how much power it was sending to the screen, like more than it was meant to. And that was really weird. It was very, very strange, and I had to send in the... I had to send the system into Nintendo to have them fix it. Which they did, they just completely replaced the screen. Which was like, what the fuck happened to it? How did that happen? That's like one of the most bizarre electronics issues I've ever had. Was the screen getting stuck too bright? I like that they put this track at night, that's really nice. Nighttime desert. It's honestly brighter than it should be. The desert at night is just like... I call it just like the... I nicknamed Arizona Void Zona because it gets so fucking dark. It just looks like just a void. It was a really nice corner. So was that. Ouch. Good. Fuck you. Yeah, fuck you. I'm on my way out of here. So I've played 3 different racing games on Nintendo 64, counting this one. It's the ones that are in... Actually, no, I've played 4 of them. 4 of them. I've played this, I played Mario Kart 64, I played Diddy Kong Racing, I played Wave Race 64. I think this one's immediately a favorite. I like this a lot, and I want to get really good at it. I clearly have a long way to go towards getting really good at it, but I would enjoy to do so. I think this one would be really fun to get good at. I'm gonna be playing this one on my own chat, and then I'll come back to you with it again later. Let's see how I do. Let's try this track one more time. Oops. Hit the wrong option. Alright, let's give it one more shot, and then we'll move on to Secret of Mana. I would say I should play Ridge Racer DS sometime, but I heard that it had, like, incredibly terrible controls. So I don't know if that'll be worth my time. Also, hello, Rand. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Ugh. It's Ridge Racer! Being called Ridge Racer, there's not the most ridges. Let's give this one more try. I don't really like all this wall collisions I was having there.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright. I said alright, and then the disembodied voice also says alright. As all things should be. Oh, I like this song. It was an interesting drift. Okay. In terms, I think out of the Nintendo 64 racing games I played, this is my favorite in terms of like vibes. Like aesthetically speaking, I love this. I love the aesthetic of Ridge Racer in general, so that's pretty easy. Yeah, but I really need to pull off a drift on those corners. Otherwise I just slam into the wall and it's not good. You're terrible at it? I see. I used to be really good at Ridge Racer 3D. And I would like to get good at this one too. They're a bit different from each other, as you might imagine. Ridge Racer 3D also is interesting to me because it's kind of like the last, like, Ridge Racer. There hasn't been another one since then. There was one on the PS Vita that was like, nobody liked it, it wasn't very good, and then there was Ridge Racer Unbounded, which was very different. Like I mentioned it earlier, it's basically a Burnout clone. So there's very little to, like, I like that game a lot, I think it's very good. People like it on its merits for being a Burnout clone, especially that since it came out long after Burnout games stopped happening. So it was a nice spiritual successor to that. But in terms of being a Ridge Racer game, people aren't very fond of it. And that's it. It was those 3, and then there was nothing else. I think there might have been like a mobile game or something. I don't know. There's not been a proper Ridge Racer since 2011 essentially. And it's a shame too, I love the vibes of Ridge Racer. Ridge Racer Slipstream? Is that a mobile, like what is that one? Is that a mobile game? Mostly reused assets from previous games. Interesting. What is that? I've never heard of it. And I keep up with this stuff, so like I can't imagine it was anything spectacular. It was the end. Okay, that was the mobile game. Okay, good. I was like, I swear there was a mobile game in there too. I was about to like be like, wait, did they release another one? I really need to drift on these corners, because if I don't, that happen. There we go. See, I need that to happen. But then not to like fishtail so much out of it. They should have done a. They should have had Ruffles partnership, because Ruffles have ridges, you know. You know what? I said that was my last chart. I want to do one more. Because I didn't win on any of these tracks, and I want to win on one of them. So I'm locking in. I'm gonna lock this in right now. Alright. We go. Okay. Off to a good start so far. That wasn't that good, but yeah. There we go. Shit. Okay. Dude, so like, I'm not someone to bounce off a game just because like, I have difficulty with it right off the bat. Cause like, I think it's fun to like have a game that you gotta learn. Though I especially feel that way about racing games because I just love racing games so much. So like, if it feels good, like this one does, then like I'm willing to like learn how to do it good, you know? Like this game feels good. Like I don't feel like it controls awful. I just feel like I'm not good at controlling it yet, you know? Where I think a lot of times with racing games people conflate the two. Whereas like I'm not good at controlling this yet, they then are like the controls are bad, you know? Game controls like shit. Because that's what people are like with Mario Kart Super Circuit. But like it just has a learning curve, you know? You may not intuit all of the intricacies of how to play that game immediately. And I think that's fine. Well, I think part of the problem with that one is that it is Mario Kart, and people expect it to be like really easy to get into. So like I suppose that's fair. Is it's kind of a mark against a Mario Kart game. Is having a bit of a learning curve because people expect to just jump right into Mario Kart. But like Mario Kart always has like a bit of a high skill ceiling. Like, just look at what people are doing with, like, Mario Kart Wii nowadays. Okay, one more try. One more. Come on. Maybe I should use a different car. I really wanted to use the pink car, and it looked like it had good stats, but I haven't been playing very well since I switched to it. So maybe I should stick with the car I was using before, or just use a different one. And also, I should not do that. That's not helping anything. I notice a lot of, well, speaking of Super Circuit, I notice a lot of the time people tend to be very unforgiving towards the Game Boy Advance in general. Game Boy Advance does not get a ton of love nowadays. Which is a shame because, like, I'm like, okay, let's try a different car and give it one more shot. You can tell I'm having a great time with this, so I want to keep going. This seems like a good choice. Let's do FlutterBug Blue. Alright.
3, 2, 1, go! All right, this is gonna be a great race. 3 laps
I hope it's gonna be a great race. I hope you're right about that, Mr. Ridge Racer Man. It did handle that corner better than the pink car was doing. Alright, here we go. Alright, those were handled better than before. Not great, but better. Oof. Oof. Getting bodied by the pink car I abandoned. That could have been better. That could have been better. Alright. Pink car pat, like, oh, fucking damn it. Okay, come on. Come on, Lainey, you can do it. Thank you, Sasha, for getting that stuck in my head still. That one song. The you can do it one, you know? Even with drifting, I'm still fucking it up. Oh, I think I've just remembered another racing game I played on Nintendo 64, which was F-Zero X. I'm not that fond of that game either. I just don't really like 3D F-Zero games. Which probably sounds insane, considering, like, a lot of F-Zero fans, like, consider those, like, the actual F-Zero games. But, man, that was a absolutely botched attempt at an overtake there. God damn it. God damn it. Oh, this is awful. I've had a console F-Zero game since GX in the GameCube. Unless you want to count F-Zero 99. I love F-Zero 99. Used to play it quite a bit. I never won though, because people got too good at it too quickly. So I got close, like I got in like the top 3 a couple times, but like there was no hope of winning it. Okay, I really want to try one. I keep saying one more try. You can tell I'm really into this.
3, 2, 1, go! Alright, this is gonna be a great race.
Yeah, I just really like the Super NES F-Zero. I didn't even actually, I played the Game Boy Advance ones when they put those on Switch Online. I didn't actually really like them. I didn't like how they handled. Because they're taking it more after the 3D F-Zeros. So I'm a fan only of the Super NES F-Zero. Which is probably like an insane opinion to have. I'm probably the only person on Earth who likes only the Super NES F-Zero. And that's why I really liked F-Zero 99. Because it's based off of the Super NES F-Zero. It's really easy to like oversteer and then have to like correct over and over. And this is a car with relatively high handling as well. And I'm having to like swerve sometimes. So I really need to get used to the turning radius of these cars. I love how when you do certain drifts, you kind of just end up like driving sideways through the corner. You just go completely sideways. Love the sense of speed in this too. You really feel like you're going really fast on these tracks. I got like 4th place at one time. I want to do better. Shit, god damn it.
It's the final lap. Make it your best.
Damn it. If I botch a drift, it's like worse than if I didn't try to drift at all. Oh, oversteered there.
Hurry, time's running out.
Managed to maintain that drift around the next corner. The game ramps up in difficulty really fast because like I didn't have too much like I won the first race I did in this game without even like really knowing how to play or anything yet. And then now it's like this
Okay,
already.
stretch. Keep going. Time's running out.
Well, can I get 6th? I got 6th. I guess I gotta be happy with that for now.
Not bad, but you could do better.
Oh, no, I didn't want to retry. I will end now. I'll probably do another stream of this, at least one more. Especially because I have a couple other... So I have Zelda and... Wizard of Oz out of the way now, so I can throw more stuff in. So I'll definitely stream this again at some point. Let me turn my phone off for now. I don't need that. It's dying. But yeah, I really liked that. That was a good first experience. And I would like to check out more. You can't actually close software while you're using this because it doesn't have an X button. It does not have an X button. A little bit silly goofy. But it is what it is. Yeah, let's move on to Secret of Mana. What time is it, Sasha? 4:50? I'll probably do at maximum an hour of Secret of Mana. Okay. And then after dinner, we'll clean up the house. Or is that what we were gonna do? Or did we already do that? Yes. Oh yeah, we had more cleaning to do today. Yes, I remember. Okay, everybody tell Sasha have a good rest. Have a good rest, Sasha. It's not Secret of the Mimic. That game's not even out yet. We barely even know anything about that game, don't we? There's the Mimic. You put the Mimic down.